Okay, we're back. So we're just waiting. This is just like their little it's happening in a little bit screen, but we're good for now. Um you can like see this is how bright the Nintendo branding is. It's just like in your face. You can see it on my face. It's that bright. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. So yeah, the direct today. It's like I Luigi's Mansion 3. We know Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming. And we know that Sword and Shield is coming. Like we know we're gonna get info about that stuff. Yeah, so those are the two things we know are coming. There were a series of leaks that happened just this morning that are likely pertaining to the direct. Um, be, no new game info, but ports. One of them is like was rumored for a while because of another leak that happened, and the other just being, whatever. The other one just being like, I don't even know why they're doing it, but I don't I don't have like a lot of expectations for this direct. Um, being on social media and like Twitter, people love to get their hopes up. People really like certain games and really want them to be announced or updated, and it's hard. Not seen any leaks. I can talk about it if you're the one. You're the only one here right now, so I'll leave it up to you as to whether or not you want to hear about them going in. I think you're the only one here right now. As far as I can see, you are. But does that mean you do want to hear about them or you don't? News, please. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so we'll see what gets announced here. Um, Luigi's Mansion 3, I don't even know what there is to show off, honestly. Um, it's not a game I'm really following very closely. It's not a game I anticipate buying. Uh, I have watched and been a part of the playthrough of Luigi's Mansion 1. Haven't played it myself. Haven't played or seen 2. I think, yeah, a lot of people love the first one, and I enjoyed what I watched of it. I just haven't played it myself, so it's not a franchise like I adore all that much. From what I have seen, 3 seems to be fun. Like it looks like a good time. I don't. The weird thing with this direct is that I don't know what there is to say about it that hasn't already been said. Like I feel like we already know the mechanics and the plot, and they've already been showing off demos at events. So I maybe it's just a reminder, like just as a reminder to everyone, it's coming out. Here's a new trailer, maybe. I don't know. Uh, Pokemon's less high hopes. Are you not excited for Pokemon? I also don't know what those mean. Those characters mean. I was gonna say kanji, but I don't think all Japanese writing is kanji. I'm not up to I'm not up to snuff on my on other languages writing. Ah, I see. I'm in the bark of like I don't care about the national dex personally. First 3 are kanji. Okay. Is there a way to like tell that's very clear? Or is it just a like you need to know? Huh. Interesting. So are they? I assume I'm gonna try and pronounce them. Hiragana and katakana. I assume are the pronunciations. I would guess that those like are basically similar to letters in that they communicate like basic sounds. Ah, I see. Okay. I have a friend who studied Japanese like extensively, and I was always really interested in it because it's like such a different system. I just realized that I can do music right now. This shouldn't show up in theory in stream. It is almost time. Welcome to stream, JD. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I'm gonna put on some spirit tracks. Yeah, it seems very different from English. They're definitely languages that do not they don't have a lot in common like structurally, as far as I can tell. Spirit tracks has a good soundtrack. And luckily, Zelda Universe has had it the whole thing up on YouTube for like years now. Start from the beginning. I'll turn this down more. Turn it down a little bit. I love this theme. The Spirit Tracks theme is really good. That should be good. Yeah. I'm not gonna talk leaks here. As far as I know, I've seen all the stuff that's been leaked as of this morning. But I'm not gonna talk about them here. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that, JD. I'm really excited. I think there is gonna be a lot of info here. I think Sword and Shield is gonna get like probably just like some new Pokemon or new like regional variants, if I had to guess. It seems like with Sword and Shield, they're going the route of not giving us all the info, as opposed to the last few games where they're like, here's everything, just take it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a 40-minute presentation. Like every time we get a 40-minute direct, we get a lot of new shit. I don't think they're gonna announce anything Smash related in this direct, to be quite honest. I don't think they're gonna do anything Smash related. Smash clearly has its own following, and I think they've done just fine with Smash focused directs. Maybe they'll drop a trailer for the next one, maybe, but I'm not expecting it. I don't think the Astral Chain Twins, like, that would be cool, but I don't think the game has that following to pull it off. They're pulling from the past and other like really recognizable characters. If they could announce it, if anything, they'll announce just the next character. There's no way they would announce two at once. There wouldn't be a point. Like, logically speaking, they haven't done it before. It's probably a safe bet they're not going to do it now. And as far as marketing goes, like if they buy themselves time for production and marketing to only announce the next one right now. I wouldn't be mad about Pikmin 4. I played a little bit of Pikmin 1, and that's all the experience I've had with the franchise. But I know people like it. It's a game that really stressed me out as a kid because of the time limit. But I also love Majora's Mask. I hated Majora's Mask as a kid for the same reason. So I bet if I went back and played Pikmin again now, I would probably like it more. I've seen a lot of people being like, today's the day they announce Mother 3 and all these other long demanded things. It's like, I'm glad people are excited. Whenever these directs happen, I try to stress, like, it's okay to want things. Don't turn all of your wants into expectations, because then you're going to be mad at people for not giving you something they did not say they were going to give you. It's the worst way to go about it. Bayonetta 3, I think we could probably see Bayonetta 3. It's been a long time. Yeah, I agree. I think this is going to be... I mean, Luigi's Mansion 3 Sword and Shield coming out this year. I think they're going to give some details on games coming in, like, the spring. So maybe some, like, teasers here and there. Yeah, I mean, they'll do that for sure. Nintendo is good about giving us stuff we like, but in terms of specifics, like people who are like, we need a port or a new F-Zero game, they're gonna announce it today. Like, again, totally okay to want that. It's a totally different thing to say, we're gonna get it today. Because then, like, once you turn your want into an expectation with these things, when there's no, like, evidence or clearly saying, we're gonna present this today, people get mad at people at Nintendo for just not abiding by their wishes, and that's just weird and rude. Like, okay to want things. Don't make that an expectation. Which is why my expectations with directs are just, what have they said they're gonna show? Sick. Speculation is fun for the sake of, like, shooting ideas around. But all the cool stuff that could happen, like, I'm not expecting Bayonetta 3. I would like it, and I think they could. I'm not necessarily expecting it. Fire Emblem DLC could be featured. I don't know much about DLC from previous Fire Emblem games, so I don't know much about it, like what it contains, how it works, but it could. I also think Three Houses hasn't been out very long, though. It's been out like a month or two, tops. I think they could maybe afford to go like one more month or two to talk about it, if they really wanted to. Someone in a Discord I'm in brought up a good point that they could show some of the evolutions for the starters for Sword and Shield. I could see them doing that right now. Look, it really is only in 2 months. Holy shit. It's coming up. It's getting good. Masters, I've been playing a lot of Masters. It's been really good. I'm very pleasantly surprised with Masters because it's not as grindy as it could be. Like, it's still a good bit grindy, but I think it's okay, or it's more tolerable because it's not like, oh, you don't have any lives to do the missions. Like, no, you can just play. It's good. Yeah. Zelda and Dragon Quest this month. And Ni no Kuni. Luigi and Hat in Time next month. Pokemon November. I don't think anything in December. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's fair. I have friends who are still playing Fire Emblem Heroes. I actually tried Fire Emblem Heroes a long time ago, like when it came out. And I played it for like 10 minutes and then stopped. The thing with those games, and it's the same issue I had with playing Fire Emblem Warriors, is that those kinds of games are made for people who are already fans of the series. And if you don't know characters and don't know like even have a basic understanding, like, it's not gonna be fun. Because a lot of it is just charming what's already there. Yeah. That's a bummer. Yeah. I really like Hyrule Warriors because I love Zelda, obviously. I was actually playing it yesterday and today. Good game. But, like, you know, that game does not do a good job of, like, introducing characters. And, like, getting to know them well. Ooh, that's good. It's always nice to get, like, close friends into franchises you like. I got Micah into Zelda not too long ago. I think it was, like, a little over a year ago at this point that I, like, got him into Zelda. Story is a huge component. The fact that you say the story is so good is very compelling to me. Story is, like, the huge thing. Like, there's, you know, obviously depending on what the genre of game is, it varies, but I think story I personally think that story can like salvage a game with bad mechanics. Like, ideally those two things should be balanced, but I think if you have a really good story, it doesn't matter or it's not that it doesn't matter, it's that a good story can, yeah, salvage like bad mechanics. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, expanding upon a world and, like, setting up a world for the players to be in is, like, a huge part of it. And that's storytelling. Like, that's really what storytelling is, and it's a reason why it's, like, a real strength that games have, being an interactive media. And so I think if you mess up story and world building and all of that, you've messed up. Like, you should not have picked a game as your media for telling your story. I haven't played a Tales game. I need to do that one day. And I also haven't played a Persona game. One day I'm going to play Persona 5. One day. Yeah, and games... I've played a few games that have, like, mediocre stories, but, like, really good mechanics. I'm trying to think of one. Shadow of Mordor was like that. Shadow of Mordor was, like, a lot of fun to play, but I just didn't care about the plot. Like, whatever. But just, like, going around and doing stuff was a lot of fun. But because I didn't have a drive to, like, keep going with the main story, I never finished it. And, like, that's where it falls short. I think at the end of the day, story matters more than most things. Symphonia. Is that one on Switch? I was thinking about restarting Xenoblade 2 the other day. I've been in a mood recently where, like, I've wanted to play a game, but I haven't had one I've wanted to play. So I've tried starting a bunch of different ones and seeing if one of them sticks, and not all of them have. I started up Illusion of Gaia, Final Fantasy X-2. I think there was another one I started up. Oh yeah, I started the remake of Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap. Like, it's a problem. I gotta stop starting games. I gotta finish them. It's just always hard to start up an RPG because you, like... It can be really daunting. Just because it's so long. Yeah, I got Xenoblade 2 for Christmas, like, shortly after it came out. I played for, like, a good solid few hours. And got fairly far in it. Just the combat for me was very off-putting. I never played Xenoblade 1. I played Xenoblade Chronicles X. I had X on the Wii U and played that for a few hours, and it was just kind of like, eh, about it. But 2 was really good. Like, the story was really good. The story for X seemed interesting, but I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, Link's Awakening is soon. I'm really hoping to finish up Astral Chain before then. I have no idea if I will, to be quite honest. It all depends on my streaming schedule. They announce XC3? Is it meant to be like Xenoblade 3? Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I see. I got there. Yeah, I have no idea. I think if there is one like fan demanded thing I think could be shown today, it's something that like I want to. I think today could be the day they announce Super Nintendo games for Switch Online. I think today could be the day. Because they announced NES Online in a 40-minute direct very similarly to this. Too early? Really? Is it really only in 16 days? That means Dragon Quest XI is in 23 days. That's gonna be good. God, I'm so excited. So many good games coming out. Ni no Kuni comes out the same day as Link's Awakening. I'm so screwed. I'm never getting any work done in class again. SF games will be next spring. Oh, Super Famicom. Maybe, but the thing is that they've like run out of NES games. Yeah, I'm just I don't think I've ever known anyone to call it Super Famicom, but yeah, I just think they've run out of NES games. The fact that the past like 2 months or so have been games that like nobody's really heard of, like people have heard of them obviously, but like they're not tried and true classics, I think says a lot. The fact that people found the emulators and the files a long time ago, they don't need to apologize for it. It wasn't wrong. It's just not what I'm used to, and that's fine. It's just a matter of like, I feel like if they don't do it now, they're not gonna, like, when they announce it doesn't necessarily matter. It's not like, it's something that can launch whenever. Like, it's a program that already exists. Online is already out there. I don't necessarily think they need to like save it for a holiday. Like, they could launch it today even. I think it would be fine. I think it'd sell well. I just think they need, like, I just think it's been long enough of people saying like, it's not worth it, we need more games. It's like the other problem with doing NES games is that NES games are not substantial. Like, they're hard as hell. Like, that's what they're made for. That's what old games were made for. But like, there's not a lot to them. And a lot of the games they've put on there are not like story-based games. Like tennis. Like, it's, you know. Online launched, it's coming up. I think it's in October. I have it on my calendar, actually, so I'll tell you in a second when I find it. Mine is renewing October 10th. I think it came out around that time. But like, I think last September's Direct was when they announced NES Online, so it's been a year. I think it's a good time for it. So I think it's possible. Again, not expecting it, but I think it's possible. I just think it's something that could take like a good chunk of time out of the Direct. I think it makes sense at this point. People want it. They could feasibly do it. Like, there's really no reason they can't. It's just a matter of setting it up. Yeah. We'll see. There was something else where I was like, oh yeah, that's possible. I don't think we're gonna see Prime 4, unfortunately. I want to so bad. Also, yeah. It's been longer than we think it has, honestly. Even I didn't realize it was a year until like just now. What is this? 14. 9/17 for me. Yeah, it's coming up. I'm the guy that bought the family plan and then just all my friends mooch off of me. Which, like, I'm not mad about, because I was like, yeah, just get on my plan. I figured, like, it gets my friends more Switch games for free. It's fine. There's like 8 slots. It's whatever. I would love to go on a brief tangent before the direct starts about like pipe dreams for Switch. I really want to see a Prime trilogy on Switch. I have Prime trilogy on the Wii, so it's not like I need it by any means. I just think it'd be nice. Just because it's a pain to set up the Wii U anywhere now. The Switch is so accessible. I think it could get a lot of people into the series for 4. Yeah. You really gotta get like... Actually, even if you get one person to split it with you, I think it's cheaper. But like, if you can get 3 or 4 people total, you're set. It's not that bad. Yeah, I would love to see Prime Trilogy just for the sake of convenience of like playing it. Like, the best way to play it nowadays, to play this through the series is the trilogy, but on Wii U digitally. Because the Wii disc only had like a limited number of prints, so it's a pain in the ass to find and it's expensive. You can buy the games individually, but that will probably cost you just as much as finding the trilogy. It's like $40, I think, on Wii U. It's something like cheap. Yeah, same. I own the Wii trilogy and it's great. I love it to death. But I think if they want to like, not only do I think it would be a good way to help build anticipation for Prime 4, I also think it would be a good way to tide people over until Prime 4, especially because its release has been delayed. I'd love to see Bayo 3 today just because I love Bayonetta. I would love that. It's been forever. It's been like 2 years. It's been like 2.5 years, actually, I think. I mean, Platinum did just release Astral Chain. Yeah, that's true. I'm also in the camp of people who would love... Also, this thing is like getting started. Music's off for now because we're getting there. I'm gonna turn up PC audio. If at any point you guys can't hear the direct, let me know. I'll turn it up. But we should be good. A little bit more. I'm in the camp of people who would love to see a 3D World port just because I really love 3D World. It's a game I've never actually owned personally. Yeah, there's no music for the direct right now. I mean, once it starts. Like, I put on the Spirit Tracks music because nothing's playing. Oh, we're going. We're just starting. Okay. Let's go. I should put these on. Cat World is really good. It's just fun to play. Yep. Yeah, it's fair. So, this was leaked this morning. This one with the leaks. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Yeah, so not too long ago, a listing for an Overwatch Switch case went up on Amazon. And everyone was like, oh, so that confirms it. And it was like very quickly taken down. And then this morning, Kotaku posted an article being like, oh yeah, it's coming to Switch. So, which I'm mad about. Like, not that I care about Overwatch, but like, let people have the fun of showing off their announcement. Come on. Hey, buddy.
Hello, everyone. I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Shinya Takahashi. And that was, of course, the latest trailer for Overwatch by Blizzard Entertainment. The game is scheduled for release on Nintendo Switch October 15th, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's get into our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
What's up?
Please take a look.
What we got? What do we got?
You gotta see these floors of the hotel for yourself. Luigi's Mansion 3 takes place in a haunted hotel.
Yep.
Every floor has a distinct theme unlike any other. Case in point, Tomb Suites. I mean, a pyramid inside a hotel? Guess we should expect some mummies, harsh sands, and booby traps. As for the other
That's funny.
floors, well,
Oh, I love this.
disco floor, a pirate-themed restaurant. You get the idea. May not be the usual amenities, but there's a rogues gallery of bosses to check out before you, well, check out. Speaking of amenities, step right up to this all-new attraction, Screen Park. In this party mode, there's a Luigi team and a Gooigi team. With only one Nintendo Switch system, 2 to 8 players can battle it out. See which team can defeat the most ghosts.
Huh.
Collect the most coins
We
by
love booby
piloting
traps.
floaties with the Poltergust G00.
So
and
good.
Break the most targets. Hey, even Luigi needs a break sometimes. Luigi's Mansion 3 opens its doors on October 31st, just in time for Halloween.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really
Get along
tempted.
with this new free-to-start Kirby game. The combined
Interesting.
Kirby, and Kirby are in for some wicked boss fights. We're calling it Super Kirby Clash. Take up quests in town, and collectively, you and your team will pick 4 jobs.
So this was a 3DS
That's
game,
right. Get your
free to start
weapons,
game that
get your
released
gear,
like a few,
and
like
get ready.
2 years ago, I
Some
think.
mighty tough enemies await.
2 or 3 years
There
ago.
are more than 100 quests. So, get a look at your enemy and make sure you have the right jobs
Interesting.
for the job. The key to victory is to know your role and work as a team. You can play alone, together on one system, team up via local wireless, or even play online.
Oh, good, online. Yeah, it did not do so great.
It'll be time to unite with friends and players from around the world and overcome each challenging quest when Super Kirby Clash launches later today.
Okay,
Remember, it's free to start too.
not bad. I'll take it.
This long-awaited, recently released RPG is getting a remake.
Okay.
After 25 years, fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD remake of the third game in the trilogy, Trials of Mana. From 6 different characters, you'll choose a protagonist and 2 companions. The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow through this reimagined world.
Now you remember what will happen to dear Jessica if I die.
That's an interesting gimmick.
This interference will not be forgotten.
As each character advances, they'll have the opportunity to switch their class, allowing them to learn stronger special moves and spells. Step into the light, or show your dark side when picking your class to change your
Sick.
character's appearance and abilities.
Sick.
Unlike the classic version, characters have full range of movement.
I've only played like a part of Secret of Mana, nothing else. It looks really good.
The wheels of fate are beginning to turn. Find out what's in store for the beloved world of Trials of Mana.
I should play Secret of Mana,
24th.
like seriously, and like get through it. That would make sense.
What happened to the crew of this doomed ship? The Oberdin vanished at sea in 1803, only to wash up 4 years later in Falmouth, England, with no sign of survivors. The fate of the crew remains unknown. As an insurance investigator for the East India Company, you must board the ship and uncover the mystery of its disappearance and return.
I'm
Your
intrigued
analysis
by the
will rely
rendering.
heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch to turn back time and witness each soul's last moment.
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Explore the ship. Observe the situation and record your logical deductions. Without you, the true tale will never be told. What brought the Oberdin to such an end? Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes of the ship and its crew to solve the mystery.
Yeah,
Turn
that's
Up the
super
Oberdin
interesting.
arrives on Nintendo Switch.
I think I've heard of that game before. I don't think I've ever seen like footage. That's interesting.
There's a small town out there with a big secret.
Is this Game Freak's game? Yeah, it is. Little Town Hero. Okay.
That is the rule agreed upon by the people of this peaceful town, and the castle protecting it. One day, there suddenly appeared a giant monster.
Love it.
To defend the townspeople, one boy named Axe will stand up to face it. And the only weapons he'll need are ideas. But to win one of these battles, you must know when to use them. Strategy is everything if there's any hope to win. During battle, can move around to garner support from townspeople. Take advantage to gain the advantage. Seize every opportunity to protect your town in this new RPG from Game Freak. And almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox.
Huh.
Little Town Hero will make a stand on Nintendo Switch October 16th.
Okay.
You can pre-purchase and preload the game later today.
Okay, I'm in for this.
Fall is coming to Super Smash
Okay.
Bros. Ultimate.
I was not expecting this.
We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie.
What is it?
Banjo and Kazooie. And the release date is today.
Are you?
After today's Nintendo Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use
Okay.
the game's director,
Okay.
Hiro Sakurai. As a special treat, the video will begin immediately following the Nintendo Direct you're watching right now.
Shit, I don't have time to stay and watch that.
Tide yourself over until the release of Banjo and Kazooie. Please check it out. But first,
Are they really announcing a new character today? Are they really? Fuck me. Fuck me. What? What? They're really doing SNK, huh? Wow. I So who's gonna get it then? I don't know a lot of SNK games, but like who's getting it?
Come on!
I cannot believe. Fuck. Fuck. I know nothing about SNK, but I'm excited. That is honestly way sooner than I was expecting. Okay. Okay.
Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury is joining the battle.
Sick.
That means we've revealed 4 of the 5 fighters included in the Fighter's Pass. Can there really be only one left?
Don't fucking do this.
We're happy to confirm
Fuck!
the development of more DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Let's go!
5 fighters included in the Fighter's Pass. We can confirm that other new fighters are in development.
Hell
Isn't
yes.
over yet.
Hell yes. Ooh, so good.
So, what do you think?
So good.
Regarding what was announced about additional fighters at the end of that segment, we'll have more to share with you in the future.
Fuck.
For now, let's continue with some more Nintendo.
We're only 10 minutes in. We got half an hour left. Let's go. Let's go. What do you got for me, baby?
It's about time to wake the
Boy. Oh, whoops. Shit. You can't hear. I pulled out my headphones.
witch is fast approaching. You'll meet some strangely endearing islanders, face a series of puzzling tasks, and encounter
looks
some
so
oddly
good.
familiar faces.
It looks so...
Whatever happens,
Auntie Kirby.
escape Koholint Island before its mysteries get the best of him. With the all-new chamber dungeon,
You can hear now, right?
you can place chambers earned on your adventure to arrange your own dungeons. adding
It's a
bosses
really
and
good one.
altered chambers. And save chamber dungeons to a compatible amiibo figure featuring a character from the Legend of Zelda series. That way,
Interesting.
your friends can play them. Be ready. The Legend of
I've played
Zelda
this game but
Link's
never finished
Awakening
it.
will launch before you know it on September 20th. The new
Wild.
Link amiibo figure will be available that same day.
Hell yeah. I pre-ordered that amiibo recently. I'm excited about that.
You know the hero's might from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now join his adventure.
It's a tough game.
Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition is exactly that.
Oh
The most
yes.
complete version of a sprawling adventure story that allows you to choose between HD and 2D graphics. Travel to past Dragon Quest worlds. And experience new character-focused stories.
Hell yeah.
The day the game launches, free downloadable content can be found in the Champions Pack, including consumable items and more equipment that can change the appearance of party members. An RPG giant draws near.
I'm so excited.
Dragon Quest XI's
Yeah.
Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive
Plus new
Edition
content.
Journeys onto Nintendo Switch September 27th. Until then, you can prepare for your adventure with the free demo on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah. But we didn't get the 3DS version in the West. Oh, you already bought it twice? I only bought it the once. I'm lucky.
For more Fire Emblem goodness? Then say hello to Tokyo. The worlds of the Fire Emblem series and Atlas games have crossed paths. The
Weird.
result is coming to Nintendo Switch. The story takes place in modern-day Tokyo, where creative energy is so abundant it's materialized into something called Performa, which attracts wicked mirages who
Dude.
suck it out of people.
I don't know what this is.
You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi and his friends who are trying to make it in the entertainment business. Fire Emblem characters like Chrom and Sita will join you from another dimension.
What? Why?
You'll wage deep, turn-based battles, blending the combat of the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei series.
Why?
And, in the Nintendo Switch version, there's a new song that wasn't included in the original. Be sure to check out the other new features, from the new story elements to the characters joining you in battle for the first time. Hey,
Why is
that's
this Fire
tricky.
Emblem?
Tokyo
Why?
Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore releases on January 17th. You
Huh.
can pre-purchase the game later today.
Weird.
Welcome back to where nothing is what it seems.
Are you
Boston, 2019. It all begins.
Are you shitting me?
When FBI agent Aaliyah Davis opens an investigation into an old serial killer case.
Excuse
She
me?
also opens a door to the unknown. A door that also takes us back to New Orleans, 14 years ago. Here, our story follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York. The journey between past and present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding path. But what lies at the end? Will it be truth or madness? Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, boggles and beguiles on
What?
Nintendo Switch in 2020.
What?
And now for a shocker. The original game in the series will launch on Nintendo eShop as Deadly Premonition Origins later today.
Why? Like, people love it because it's weird as hell, but like, why?
Original Sin 2
Where did that even come
is
from?
finally coming to Nintendo Switch.
I know nothing about
Check
this
it out.
franchise, and I don't think I care. Yeah, it doesn't look like a game I care about. It's like, it's a name I've heard. It just, I just don't care about this kind of game. I think it's like a Diablo-esque game. I think. Yeah, it could be. Okay. Cheers.
And now for a message from Bethesda.
Hey,
Doom
Nintendo
64.
fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf
Hi, Pete.
of everyone at id Software, I'm excited to announce something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter franchises ever.
Never knew.
And to celebrate, we're re-releasing one of our favorite games, Doom 64.
Yeah.
For the first
I
time
think this
since
also
its
got leaked a
original
long
release
time
in
ago,
1997,
somehow.
Doom 64
Yeah, I never played Doom either.
will be officially available on a Nintendo console. Relive your crusade against the demons in more than 30 action-packed levels. Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history.
I am not either. I respect it for what it has done for gaming, but like, not my thing.
This year.
Okay, can we chill with the music though, please? Thank you.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company. To most of the world, Rogue Company is a rumor at best, but its operatives are the real deal. And as one of these elite specialists, you'll face challenges which will require your specialized abilities and tools to combat the infamous organization Jackal. Play against friends or match up with a similarly skilled team online in a variety of objective-based game modes. Whether you wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons,
What?
your playstyle will depend on your choice of mercenary, which can be fully customized. There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins,
So,
in-game events, and more. When Rogue Company sneaks
it's a
up on Nintendo
shooter.
Switch in 2020.
Okay,
How's it going?
weird.
Next,
I'm doing fine.
new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We have more information to share
Pokemon.
that will shed new light on this next Pokemon adventure. Please take a look.
Pokemon.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield take place in the Galar
Ooh.
region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon and meet new people throughout your adventure.
Hi, Big Eevee. Big.
Today, we'll cover 4 features you can look forward to.
Okay. I assume there's stuff we already know.
First, customizing your look.
Yep. Cool
Once
though.
again, the latest entry in the series lets you pick your outfit. This time, it's not just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety, including outerwear and gloves.
Good music.
Plus, you can change your hairstyle or put on a little makeup. There's a lot more to becoming a champion than simply honing your battle skills.
I don't know.
You've got a
Probably
little
not,
too,
unfortunately.
don't you think? Second, Pokemon Camp.
What?
During your journey through the Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp.
What?
While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon. And as you get to know them better, they'll also improve in battle. Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other players' camps too. Feel free to bring along one of your Pokemon and hang out with up to 3 other players at the camp.
Huh.
We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon. Third, curry on rice.
What?
Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region. Curry on
What
rice.
is happening?
How your curry turns out,
What is
and
happening?
what type it is, ultimately depends on which berries and other ingredients you use.
Cooking Mama.
Not to mention the heart you put into it. There are more than 100 types. And each one you cook up will be registered in your curry decks.
The Curry Dex.
Master the art of curry.
That's new.
Huh? What's that Pokemon doing here? And fourth, we'll introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the Galar region.
I
First is
love that.
Poltergeist. Normally, it makes a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and restaurants.
Adorable.
Its body is made of tea, complete with its own aroma and flavor.
I love
Many
that.
can allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost-type Pokemon also has a special ability called Weak Armor. Next,
It could
another
be.
new Pokemon called Cramorant.
Look at you.
This flying and water-type Pokemon has one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth.
I
When it
love
uses
it.
surf or dive during battle, watch as it rises from the water. along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker. This
What?
is Cramorant's exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile.
What a weird ability.
And that's all we have to share with you today. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
Huh.
Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
What a weird ability.
Well, how about that? There are still 2 more months until the game releases. Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure in the Galar region.
I think we'll get one more update next month.
So, it's been about
For
a
Pokemon.
year since we began offering Nintendo Switch Online memberships. With Nintendo Switch Online, we're providing a variety of games and fun features. And now, we're looking to add in an additional library of games. It's called Super Nintendo Entertainment
Hell yes.
System
Hell
Nintendo Switch
yes.
Online.
Hell
With
yes.
this, you can play a variety of classic Super NES games on Nintendo
Good.
Switch.
All good choices. My boy!
There are some you may not expect, like Stunt Race FX, which will
Okay.
be available to play on another system for the first time.
God, I love Link to the
You
Past.
can face off or team up in local multiplayer by passing a Joy-Con controller to a friend, or even play together online. Oh, and the rewind function will be available from launch.
Rewind. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Nintendo.
Here are the first games we plan to release.
Okay. Fair. Awesome. Awesome.
All 20 of the games you see on screen will launch tomorrow.
I love it.
Of
Love it.
course, we
Love
will
it.
eventually add more to the lineup.
Love it. Perfect. Thank you.
This offer is exclusively
So good.
available to Nintendo Switch Online members.
Love it.
Please enjoy
Beautiful.
them at no additional charge.
Love you, Nintendo. Thank you.
You noticed this, did you?
No.
To recapture the original feel of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online exclusive controller as a special offer.
That's a
To
good
charge
point.
it, you can use a USB cable, just like the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This Super NES style controller will be available for purchase exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. Visit the Nintendo website for the latest information on its release.
I am tempted to
Wouldn't
get
it
that
be nice
actually.
to play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I can't believe we're still going. We got 15 minutes left. What's up?
Sure, you know Tetris, but can you survive this?
No.
Nintendo Switch Online members, the large-scale puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free update. Tetris 99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status.
Bro.
Can you survive against the best of the best?
No.
Well, good luck.
No.
We're also adding in daily missions for some added challenges. By clearing these missions, you can acquire tickets and
This is a fun game. I just,
variety of custom
you know,
themes.
didn't.
Sweet.
Oh, that's fun. That's actually really cute.
Showcase your accomplishments. We're tossing in a vast array of new player icons too.
I'm not that
Beyond
good at Tetris.
The second wave of paid DLC
Yeah.
is here as well.
There's paid DLC for that game?
Two-player share battle mode. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend for a two-player game against each other and the CPU.
What-
Get
okay.
together with friends to battle via local wireless.
Some people
Nintendo
love
Switch
Tetris.
systems and local
Some people
arena
just
modes.
love Tetris.
The version 2.0
I don't.
update for Tetris 99 will be available
But-
tomorrow. A packaged version, including the game, DLC, and
Why?
the Nintendo Switch Online 12-month individual membership will be available September 6th.
It's weird. What's up?
Mario and Sonic
Oh,
are
yeah,
ready
it's
to kick
this
it
too.
old school
I-
in Tokyo.
It looks good.
Mario and Sonic at
Part of me
the
really
Olympic
likes
Games
this.
has become a tradition of its own. This time, there are more than 20 events, including the 100-meter, karate, football,
I do love Sonic though. I love Sonic
rugby
dearly.
sevens,
I love my
sport
boy.
climbing, badminton, gymnastics, surfing, and you know what? There's more where that came from. Check out these 10 retro-style events. Each one rocking some sweet 2D style graphics.
Yeah.
They're all new, all retro, and very refreshing to play. On top of that, there are new minigames, unlockable characters,
Yeah.
and a story mode in which Mario, Sonic, Bowser, and Dr. Eggman must escape from a game based on the Olympic Games Tokyo 1964.
The
Mario
story
and Sonic
mode
at the Olympic
is
Games Tokyo
cool for
2020
me.
will go for the
That would like
gold
give me a reason to
November
play it. I don't think I'm gonna get the game, but it could be good. I had a lot of fun with Beijing as a kid.
Damon X Machina demo will be here sooner than you think.
I have no interest in this
Full
game.
release next week. The free demo version, Damon X Machina Prologue Demo, will be
Like,
available for download
It
later today.
looks interesting,
In this prologue, you'll man your
but,
mech
like,
at the beginning of the game, and
I don't know.
all of your progress can carry over to the full game. If you've never played a mech action game,
I didn't realize there was a
wondering what
plot to
they're
this
all
game.
about, this is the perfect time to take one for a test drive. A key feature of this demo is the co-op mode for up to 4 players.
Yeah.
And we're happy to report
I didn't
that it can
even
be
play the
played with
demo.
wireless.
Like, I just...
So, gather your friends and make the
It-
bosses feel like the little guys.
It doesn't seem like
Full
the
game will
story is
also
the point. It
support
looks
online
like it
play.
just is like
Get
a
ready by
feel-good kind of
customizing your
game.
mech and honing your
And
skills
usually
on
those don't
missions.
do it for me.
What hides beneath your mech's armor? A god or a demon? Damon X Machina will be
I heard
ready
that
for
voice
action
actor.
September
Getting your
3rd.
voice deep. That was pretty good. Go you.
A Star Wars classic so fun, it's
What?
back for more.
What?
Kyle Katarn, agent of the New Republic, is our only hope to stop a rogue Jedi.
What?
Get your lightsaber at the ready, blaster in hand,
What?
and prepare to wield the full power of the
What?
Force. Courtesy of Aspire, the full single-player
What?
experience of Star Wars, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast is coming to Nintendo Switch September 24th.
I love Star Wars. I'm just... What?
We've got new details on some upcoming games.
Great. Share them.
Where my journey begins.
Oh, yeah.
Cult of Rivia, Mercenary Monster Slayer.
Like, I know it's a good game.
Contract, tracking down a
I just
living
don't have a
weapon known as the Child of
connection to it
Promise.
yet.
You'll have a whole world to explore, at home and on the go, when The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition comes to Nintendo Switch on October 15th. And all downloadable content and story expansions are along for the ride. Become the most feared pirate in the Caribbean in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Then transform into
This was
the
also
ultimate
leaked today.
Hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value. All past DLC and new features like touch control and motion aiming coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch in Assassin's Creed: The Rebel Collection.
I just don't care about Assassin's Creed.
Battle for survival
There's
at
too
the edge of
much.
the Savage Frontier in the online free-to-play action RPG Dauntless. Whether you're a veteran looking to take your Slayer on the go, or a rookie ready to forge your legacy, you'll hone your skills, craft and customize.
I don't even know what
hunting
this
gear
is.
options, and team up with other Slayers to take down.
This is the part of the direct where they're like, you probably don't care as much about these games. We're just gonna rapid fire them.
Of the game's launch on Nintendo Switch, and there's plenty more on the horizon.
Yeah,
Open
okay.
your calendar. More games are on the way.
Great. Sunny Nukuni. I see it. Just Dance 2020. Great. Kill me. Don't care. This is also very loud. I'll give you that. It's fun for parties. I'm excited for Ni no Kuni. I just like a good RPG and cute stuff. NBA 2K20. People love it. Apparently. Weird. This was a weird game. I watched a playthrough of this game. Outer Worlds I'm excited for. It's gonna be good, I think. I hope. Throwing this in here, huh? Okay.
How's everything going?
Doing pretty well.
Next up,
Pretty thrilled.
Animal Crossing: New Horizons.
People are excited about
We revealed
this.
many details about the game back in June, so we prepared a video covering what was announced. Let's see, shall we?
We still got 9 minutes. Hi, buddy. Just gonna take away the chill music like that? Come on,
Thank you
dude.
for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package.
You're welcome.
A laid-back, relaxing time in a haven of nature awaits.
Thank you.
For you and the other folks participating in the getaway package, the time's come to get into the groove of deserted island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about. For starters, we'll provide you with a tent. Please select the spot
Who's Ken?
where you'd like it set up. Oh, and there's something else. We'd like to offer you an original Nook Inc. Nook phone.
A Nook phone!
Pre-installed with a variety of apps for all your deserted island needs, including recipes for crafting tools and furniture.
Animal Crossing's not my dig.
Let's
It
start
stresses me
by
out more than
crafting
calms
an
me down.
axe. We're going to need some materials, like branches
The Nook phone's good.
and stones. Then we'll head to Resident Services and use the workbench.
This looks like a really good game. I think people that like Animal Crossing are really gonna like it.
Nicely done.
There's no doubt in my mind about that. It's
You
not for
can
me.
use the tools you craft to acquire new materials, like this. And with those, you can craft more items. Feel free to place furniture inside.
Now the question is, would it be a book the size of a phone, or a phone the size of a book?
You can fine-tune the arrangement so that the decor expresses your style, and you can fully enjoy the deserted island life. Let's head back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture. We also buy your unwanted items, including any weeds you remove, as part of our island cleanup plan. In addition
that's
to
nice.
the usual in-game currency, bells, you can also earn Nook Miles through the Nook Mileage program. You can exchange your miles for special items and recipes. You'll earn miles through a host of activities on the island.
This is good.
So be sure to take advantage of this program.
That will actually encourage a
There are
lot of
many
people
ways
to keep playing.
Experience the joys of life
Just like
on
give
a
you goals
deserted
to
island.
accomplish.
Go fishing, catch some bugs, tend to flowers, and pick them to make a garland.
Oh, that's cute.
Thanks to crafting, even weeds have their uses.
I do love the leaf umbrella. That was my
A
favorite in New
walking pole
Leaf.
makes it easy to quickly cross a river. A nutritious snack will help you shovel up a tree in no time.
Interesting.
Plant it somewhere else to change things up in that
Multiplayer
corner
is a
of the
big
island.
thing. I think that will influence stuff a lot. But like also,
The scenery changes
multiplayer's
with
been
the time and weather.
around for a while.
There will be sunshine,
People who play Animal Crossing, like, they're in regardless of what they put in it.
and enough wind to shake the trees. Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch too.
I didn't either. I bought New Leaf. I played it. It was
Sociable
cute.
types
It's
who
just
live
not for
together on
me.
the same island can play simultaneously, up to 4 players at a time on one system. We hope you enjoy living together and working together in the same space. With a local wireless or internet connection, you can travel to another player's island for
Yeah.
a total of 8 players in one visit.
You mean on the
whole
GameCube?
scene feels meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory?
That's cute. There's not a lot to the
Deserted
first one,
island
for
like
sure.
looking. What we've shown you here today is truly just the beginning.
Mobile games.
There's so much more waiting.
I
to
think
be
it was
discovered.
GameCube.
So many activities.
Unless there was one on N64 that was like
more
a Japan exclusive.
calling to you from the island. We can't wait for you to experience the Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package.
Thank you. I will not. What's the... Is there one more thing? I feel like...
So, how'd it look? There's
Beautiful.
still a bit more time until the game launches, so please stay tuned. Alright, the next game will be our last announcement of the day. Please give it a look.
Okay. What is it, though? Ale. This does look like Xenoblade. Japan N64, interesting. Are they porting the first Xenoblade?
Do you wish to change it? Huh? The future.
It got to the 3DS, but it was a new 3DS exclusive, which sucks. So I might pick this up. That's pretty big.
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo
that
Switch
long ago.
as Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. The game is planned for release in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the future. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Okay. As much as I would love to stay and watch the Banjo-Kazooie stuff, I unfortunately cannot. I do not have the time today. Yeah, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today, everybody. I really appreciate it. Had a great time with Astral Chain and, of course, watching the Direct. Thank you for watching. As always, I'll be in touch in the Discord. I definitely want to talk about all these announcements. So much was announced. I'm especially excited for SNES Online. I've been waiting for that shit. I'm thrilled. So I will be around in the Discord, of course, and we can talk about everything there. But until then, thank you so much. Keep an eye on the Discord for when the next stream is. Whether or not I'll do one on Saturday, it's still up in the air. Otherwise, just keep an eye out for next week's schedule. Thanks so much, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Peace.